Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, so this is our finale recap. It was kind of hard to write everything down that happened because I was just trying to pay attention, but I wrote down some stuff. So, okay. We start out that the girls are in a completely different room now than they were originally in last week's episode.
And who brought them there?
Noel.
Lovely. Who smashed Connor's car?
That'll be the one that gets answered.
Where the hell is Holden?
So, alright, beautiful. Noel is the one that's there. Great. So, which kind of concerns me because we learned that Allie she said that, Noel has secrets too, that's why she trusts him or whatever, but my thing is if she knew that none of the girls were going after her, why wouldn't she have trusted the girls? Especially if she was coming back to help them and, do whatever. It's just why wouldn't she trust the girls?
There's still something up with her and Spencer, though, after all of that. Wait, what? Where's Tippy? After all of that, why did she say to Spencer? How did she word it? Did you write it down?
About what?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, she hugged everybody but Spencer.
She said, I'm happy you're here.
She said, I'm happy you're here, Spencer. Great, whatever. And
why?
I'm losing train of thought.
We'll explain your fucking shit then.
Anyway, so whatever. We'll talk about that later. Okay. Then we see CeCe got arrested. She's being accused of murdering Wilden. And then we find out that CeCe knew Allie was alive. Obviously, we knew that. But CeCe knew Allie was alive, and she's going to try and make a deal with Detective Holbrook. And possibly, we don't know what about, but she's going to try and do that.
She's also wearing the shirt from Jessica De Laurentiis, but it's neither here nor there.
She said, I know who killed that girl.
Oh, yeah. CeCe said, I know who killed that girl. So she knew that girl was buried in Allie's thing, whatever. So she says she knows who killed her. So we head to Hilton Head, and we learn that Ian has all these videos. He's the holder of the NAT videos, if you will. He has them all on his computer. Allison only suspects Jenna at this point, so she only takes the Jenna Toby video, which I know she didn't really have much time. She should have really opened the rest of them and maybe
she took them. She told me, and she took all his videos.
Were they all of them?
She only opened Jenna and Toby's.
Oh, okay. Well, she took all of them, so good for her. Then we see Melissa's back. Dun dun dun. Convenient, right? Her mom said, okay, so then we see that we go to a flashback and we see the bag of clothes, and it says, what does it say? Something about your color?
Thought this color would look good on you. Something
Thought this color would look good on you, whatever, Mom. If we go back to maybe a season or two ago, we remember her mom specifically saying what an ugly top it was. And I remember from that hideous yellow top. So somebody sent her that shirt wanting her to wear that because they knew that somebody else had the same exact shirt on. So I personally, I don't think it was her mom that did it, but whatever. Well, I mean, we know her mom didn't try and kill her, but I don't think it was her mom that gave her that shirt. Then her mom's talking about she's seen what the Hastings are capable of. You never turn your back on a Hastings, and how these Hastings are just these terrible people, and we don't know what it's about, what she's talking about, and it's freaking annoying.
I bet you it was what's her face? Spencer's mother who tried to kill Allie.
Possible. Never turn your back on the Hastings.
Yeah.
So Toby calls Allison. We learned that Toby calls Allison. We know that they met up that night. We see that that's the call that she got in the barn. So Allison took those pills from her mom and drugged the girls. And then her talking about the whole free at last thing. And she knew that it wasn't Toby, that Toby wasn't A, and this and that, because Toby thanked her for doing that to Jenna, or whatever the hell happened between the two of them.
Sending him to juvenile.
For sending him to juvenile to get away from Jenna. So, which I don't get why he was thanking her, but in the flashback before that Toby had in his mind, or whatever, was it Toby or Allison, the one where she came to see him in juvie? He was not happy to see her.
Yeah, but once you're in there for a while, that was probably fresh out.
She texted Ian to meet her at the Kissing Rock. So we know that they definitely met at the Kissing Rock, but we still did not see them making the video. I still believe that she met somebody else at the Kissing Rock that night. I really do. I don't believe it was just Ian.
Well, she said she has better people to meet.
Yeah, I don't believe it was just Ian.
Or it's not even that she met somebody else at the Kissing Rock. Maybe Ian had a different video, and it was like
it's possible.
Somebody else, like Allie, made a video of herself and put it in there to frame Ian. She said, "You'll go to jail."
Yep.
Maybe he never really did do anything with her.
Yeah. So Allison lied to Ezra. Ezra's pissed off about it, about her lying about her age, and then Ezra doesn't want to see her anymore. He likes her, and he wants to make sure she's safe, but he doesn't want to see her anymore. So Ezra's not this bad guy that everybody's been thinking, which we said.
He's still bad.
He's not bad!
No, not bad, not like 18 bad, but he's bad. Like, who does that? Like, he knew who Arya was.
He just got shot for these girls. Okay, he is not bad.
He knew who Arya was.
I'm saying his intentions were not good going into it.
And even during it, his intentions were not good. You're still writing the book. You could have came out and said, listen, this is the truth. I do have feelings for you, but I was wring a book. I knew Allison.
But he can't blow his cover if he wants to help these girls actually find out who... Okay. So Melissa's like, ooh, I ran into her boyfriend in London. Yeah, how fucking convenient that you ran into her boyfriend. Ooh, Toby, go see freaking Melissa.
Because it's much easier to jump on a plane than it is to pick up a fucking phone.
Pick up a phone and call and say, hey, guess what? Your sister's on drugs.
Even
you
send
might want to come home. Like, come on. I do not trust Toby. I do not trust Toby. I do not trust Toby. Especially considering that Allison doesn't suspect him.
I trust him.
I don't trust him. I don't.
No, because I agree. Because I think that by her saying that,
it's supposed to.
Sarah thinks that going to London.
Sarah thinks that Ezra and Toby are working together.
I do, and I believe
and
that Ezra
that's how Ezra was getting all his information from Toby.
Ezra knew. Ezra had an inkling. Because I think it was Ren on the roof. I think Ezra had an inkling about Ren and sent Toby to London while Ezra did whatever he was doing.
It makes sense, but...
It does make sense. It really does, and it also ties in with our theory of Ren being Big A. But...
We just think it's very convenient that Melissa's back from London, and now we see this side of A that's freaking super crazy. We've never seen A like that before, shooting guns, blazing... Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. We've never seen
Season 3 bloopers.
We've never seen an A like that. I mean, come on, that A was seriously psycho. It was like not an A that we've ever seen. This is not an A-team member that we're dealing with.
I'll quote my friend Paul. I'll quote my friend Paul. I still can't say it, and say A is a fucking monster in this episode. Yes,
but I honestly, I think that this person. I don't think this person is A. I don't think this person's on the A-team. I think this person's just after Allison. And that's it. Since I got the new phone, I have no numbers stored from work.
See, but it was wearing a black hoodie. I think it is on the A-team. I think it's Big A. This person that came is Big A. Everybody else that's been doing stuff is A-team.
But this is big motherfucker.
That was something bigger.
I'm thinking it was Ren.
So
on that fucking route.
makes
it was a shorter guy. It
Wasn't Toby.
It wasn't Toby.
So Toby's not big A.
Okay, we never thought that Toby
No,
was big
I never
A.
said that Toby was big A.
Why is Holbrook keeping all these people separate? Doesn't want them to know that this one's here and that one's there and this, like, I understand he's got a job to do and I get that, but why is he keeping them separate? Because he thinks that they're all hiding something.
And they are.
They are. They absolutely are.
Because if Melissa knows who put that girl in Allie's grave, they know somebody else is in there. They knew that they accused Spencer of it. They had a PI follower.
I mean, we have it written down. We'll get to it. So we see the pub that CeCe and Allison are at and Ezra's at. Who's playing? Lady Gaga. Does it have any kind of, I don't know. I think it's kind of odd.
Yeah, but Marlene King said it came full circle, and when Allie first got A first popped up at the Halloween. That was the first time Allie got A. She said it was Halloween. That was Lady Gaga.
They were both Lady Gaga.
I know, but it doesn't go with the timeline, because if that was supposedly 2008, that
was before.
did not come out in 2008.
Okay.
Well, whatever. You know.
Okay.
But anyway.
But still.
Did anybody else find it weird that as soon as they walked into Allie's job, the whatever that place was called, that Spencer started playing the piano?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she started playing that. Yeah.
That's that song that we hear every time that fucking A plays the piano and everything. It's just,
yep.
We'll get to that. Okay.
I mean, it's
so
a piano play, but
he's reading the Fitzgerald book, which makes me think, was fucking, or are they gonna make it seem like fucking whatever that guy is, the writer Fitzgerald? Maybe that's like his fucking great uncle or something.
Yeah,
and he's trying to follow in his footsteps. It's Fitzgerald.
Scott Fitzgerald.
Yeah,
yes.
like I mean, I don't know, but
I'm related to F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Ezra,
he's my grandfather's great.
It's
uncle.
possible.
Yes.
But then we find out that Ezra found Shauna in Georgia.
Yes, I was in Georgia.
Ezra went down to Georgia. He was looking for Shauna to steal. He wanted to help Allie so that he could win Arya back. So he found, which means he found Shauna in Georgia after she disappeared from Rosewood.
Yeah, so which means he knew where she was.
Yeah. So that's why he knows where Allie's hiding out. That's why he was there. He talked to Shauna. The look between Mrs. De Laurentiis and CeCe when they're taking CeCe out.
Fishy.
Like, bitch, did you just tell what I think you just told? Like, Mrs. De Laurentiis was looking at her. But, anyway. Then we see Melissa talking to her father.
Well, before that, we saw Peter Hastings saying to Jessica De Laurentiis about how they were asking pointed questions about Spencer.
And do we still have a deal?
And do we still... Well, yeah, he worded it like...
Do we still have a deal?
Are we still something? Like, the way he said it, yeah. Close to... Meaning that, though, yes.
Are we still on the same page?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
I think his wife had her.
It's possible.
I do.
It's possible.
And I think that might be like... Maybe their sister.
But then we do see...
Well, let's continue this on to another video real quick.